Hi guys and welcome to the weekend vlog. It is Thursday, it is just gone midday and me and Mrs. OG, give us a wave Mrs. OG, are off to Cambridge for a weekend in Cambridge with Caroline and Paul. Little OG isn't coming, he's staying to look after the cats, but he's just dumped himself in the car and said he's coming, so I don't know how that's going to work. Hey yo, it is what it is. Anyway, little OG, you make sure Lara and Luna are well looked after.
I certainly will.
Don't be messing up with them cats. Make sure they're happy as.
They will be the happiest they've ever been.
They've got a lifestyle they've become accustomed to.
They
You make
have
sure.
Unlimited food, unlimited water, unlimited cuddles.
It's the least that they deserve.
Unlimited treats for later.
Oh, good stuff. Anyway, guys. Oh, sorry, love. What was that?
And Luna.
Oh, and Looney. Looney, of course. Yep, she's up on the bed, a kip. Anyway, it's hit the road. I think it's about a 2-hour journey. Yeah, it's not too bad, really. I've got the car on a full electrical charge. 240 miles it's showing. So I should be able to get there and back without having to charge. But I've got some time to kill when I arrive. So I might find a charge point. Just top it up. Better be safe than sorry, guys. Oh yes. Anyway, let's hit the road. Arrived in Cambridge. Straight journey, quite clear, nice and through. Now doing a charge on one of these new Shell chargers. There we go. Should be a nice speed. I'll be honest, I only use 30% of my battery getting up here, so no need to charge really. But as I always say, err on the side of caution, people. Oh yes, indeed. So anyway, it's at a Waitrose, so I'm going to leave that charging for a bit. I'm going to go in and get Mrs. OG a coffee, I think. It's posh, isn't it, Waitrose? Never go to Waitrose. And hook up with Caroline and Paul, see what they're doing, I suppose, if they're here yet. Anyway, get Mrs. OG a coffee. Waitrose hot chocolate, people. Slightly more bitter than the average hot chocolate. Try that. Have a sample, see what you think. No, it's nice, but it's more dark chocolate. Do you know what I mean?
It's very rich, isn't it? Ooh.
It's posh, see.
Oh yeah, that would be proper cacao.
Just checked into the Airbnb, people. We're the top floor, so we've got like a little living room, and show you the rest of the bits. That's the bedroom and a bathroom. And we've got the rest of the house, which is down there, several floors. As you can see. Let's go and explore the rest, shall we? You alright, Nick? How was your journey? Nick is not the best traveller in cars, are you? No. Even much so, she's now going to have a biscuit.
I'm not going to have one, I'm going to have two.
Mate, enjoy. So we're on this new estate, and it's very, I describe it as very communist. The whole housing estate looks like this. It's most bizarre. Seriously, it's like the Eastern Bloc. It sprawls on for miles like this. Easily to get lost, a few pints, come back here. I live in the grey house. Oh dear. There we go, look. Communist block, people. There we go, look at that lot. Pretty impressive stuff. Right, we're off into Cambridge town. Is it a city, Cambridge?
Cambridge is a city, yes.
It is a city, it's got a cathedral. Oh, right, okay. Back on the bus, people. And look, they've only gone and put me on the naughty seat at the back. Look at them all. Look.
Did you ask if you
Naughty kids, a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we're off into Cambridge, people. What do you think we might find in Cambridge? Paul, what do you reckon might be in Cambridge?
A Wetherspoons.
A Wetherspoons, that'd be good. What do you think there might be, Nick?
A pub?
A pub? Caroline, any ideas what could be in Cambridge?
I would say boffins.
A boffins, that's correct, yes. But as I said already, we've got the boffins here already, people. So, yeah, happy days. What you got, Nick?
Espresso martini.
Nick's on the alcohol. This could get messy. She doesn't drink very often.
Good old Nick's on the alcohol.
Caroline and Paul are both on the Guinness.
Oh,
Happy days.
McGuinness. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, it was St. Patrick's Day the weekend, wasn't it? So we're on our third pint now, people. And Paul loves his Guinness because he's an Irishman, of course. Paul, how good's the Guinness in here?
Well, we're here in a pub called the Town and Gown.
You're better than me because I didn't know that.
At the Town and Gown in Cambridge, and I can assure you guys, I would recommend this pub for a Guinness. It is probably in my top 7.
Oh,
Top 7 at 7th. But it is a very good pint of Guinness. Totally recommended.
have a swig.
Have a swig.
Have a swig for the camera.
Oh.
That'll do. There you go, guys. You got it official.
Absolutely delish.
But we're not just going to take Paul's opinion. We're going to take his missus' opinion. So, Caroline, as a fair maiden of England,
Yes, I am.
how are you finding the Guinness?
The Guinness is very yummy.
Have a swig.
Cheers.
Happy days.
Happy days.
So we're with Mrs. OG now. She's not a Guinness drinker, but look, guys, she doesn't drink alcohol, but she had a cocktail and something in that. So, Nick, what have you been drinking?
Well, that's a espresso martini,
Happy days.
and that's just a ginger ale.
Oh. So what was your favourite of the two?
Well, they're both nice. They're both different.
If you had one again, which one would it be?
Probably the ginger ale.
You don't like drink much, do you?
No, I'm not keen. No.
Oh. Cheers, guys. Happy holidays.
Cheers to all.
So we're here in middle of Cambridge. It's very pleasant. We've only just sort of touched on a few roads, but look at that. Mrs. OG just looked at that and she said, what film does that remind you of, guys? So I'm going to zoom in for you. Look at that. Go on, come on, who knows? Drop in the comments. She said, Back to the Future. What do you think? Oh, yes.
And it's absolutely delicioso.
Prawn-tastic.
With garlic and lemon. Delicioso.
There's my pizza, guys. Bit of spice on that one. So hopefully it's happy days. We got Caroline.
Salad with feta cheese.
Oh, looks good. I'm not a salad sort of guy, but it looks good. Oh, bit of mushroom risotto there for Mrs. OG, and she got herself a bit of garlic bread as well. Happy days, guys. Remember, Thursdays are the new Fridays. Pizza ordered up, guys. I've taken it's looking good. It's a nice spicy meaty pizza with rocket all over the top. I do enjoy rocket leaves because they taste very peppery. Anyway, guys, a nice large pepperoni. Thursdays are the new Fridays. Enjoy. What you up to? Drop it in the comments. Happy days.
Oh, is that my chili?
So Weatherspoon's done, guys. We are now on the bus back to Trumpton. Yes, I said Trumpton. That's the place where we're staying. How's your evening been, Nick?
Yeah, pretty alright, thank you. Yeah.
Cool. How you doing there, guys? Are you enjoying
Well, we're looking forward to getting back to Trumpington.
Trumpington? Oh, yes.
We're sitting here on the naughty seats.
Yeah, we're on the back row again. We do like the back row of these buses, but he transpires, we were sold the wrong ticket, and he said you shouldn't really be on here. But you know what? What did he say? He said you can go anyway, because he's a nice man. We are back, people. The bus got us here, back to the bus station, which is the park and ride. It wasn't actually meant to give us a lift because our ticket wasn't relevant. But it's very dark, but it all looks the very same, guys. Good morning, people. Friday morning. We're just having a bit of breakfast. Mrs. OG is looking for a bowl. That's the problem. You can't go in Airbnb. You don't know where anything is, do you? So, oh, I can smell my toast is burning, which is a good thing. I like my toast well done. There's a sieve. There's a sieve. That's what it's used for. Oh.
No.
No, that's a food waste bin.
No.
That's got to be in here. No. There's a big bowl there. It's like a crock pot thing. There you go. Anyway, plans for today. I think we're going to look to try and book an escape room for the afternoon. And tonight from 6 o'clock we got to meet at a pub, because there's a planned pub crawl thing where they take you around and show you the different pubs, historic pubs, etc. I would guess. And hopefully we'll do that. They might take me to this Clive Sinclair pub. I think it's called the Beef of Baron or something like that. Obviously I've got to go there, haven't I? It's Clive Sinclair pub. Happy days. Anyway, crack on with me toast, people. There we go, guys. It's quite nice bread, this. It's sort of sourdough, but seeded and stuff. Yeah, very nice, different. Let's see what Mrs. OG's up to. What are you having there, Nick?
Fruit and nut and some yogurt.
Fruit, nut, yogurt. Very healthy. Well done, you. Got this ball game, yeah.
Got to start sometime.
I like your style. Got this here. We bought this with us. Got given that for Christmas. We still haven't played it. Outsmarted. You have to use an app, and it's like an interactive quiz. So we might get to play that over the weekend. You never know. Quite like look at that character there myself. Just stroll around the market, people. Quite a nice little place. A few different smells. Different grub. Bit of everything, really. Anyway, breaks the day up, doesn't it, guys? You know, breaks the day up. That's a very interesting sense. Well, there we go, guys. That's an impressive looking clock. I said clock. Yes, look at that. It's like a beastie dragonfly thing, locust on the front there. Look, nice gold colour. Bit of culture for you guys. Nice bit of traffic coming through now, just to add to the ambience. Yes. So there we go. Look at that. Bennett Street. There's some lovely architecture around here, people. I mean, there really is. Look at that. Beautiful buildings. And lovely bit of scaffolding there, look. You don't get scaffold like that just anywhere, guys. Nah, it's a nice bit of scaffolding, that is. Good job, boys. Here we go, guys. This is the area for punting. If you fancy a punt, this is where you come. Nice few boats there, nice river. But look, me and Paul just spotted this. Over there, there's a pub called The Mill, but look here, look. The Anchor has outside seating, so you're river side. Now, Caroline wanted to go to the river, Paul. So it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? It
would be absolutely rude.
I think we should. That's better. Cheers, people. Happy Fridays. We got Nick there. What you got, Nick?
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. She's on the old stuff. And Caroline and Paul here. What are they on?
I think this is Guinness.
It probably is Guinness. It looks like Guinness.
Hang on a minute. I'll just see if I can find it.
Oh, yes, it is Guinness. And Caroline is on some lovely water, fresh from the river. I dipped the glass in and picked it myself. Happy days. Yeah, so we've done in the pub there, guys, a couple of pints before the escape room. We're off to do an escape room. So me and Paul have had a couple of pints to warm our brains up. Hopefully it'll work. We're not sure yet. But yeah, which room are we playing, Nick? We're secret agents, aren't we?
That's right, yeah.
Do you reckon that fellow who's been following us around all today will be joining us? The one with the red star on his hat. Anyway, yeah. So we're off to an escape room. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so we thought we might as well go and do the escape room. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to go and do that. Obviously, I won't be filming in there because being an old owner, we know you're not allowed to film in them places, give away any secrets or spoilers for people. And then tonight, we're on an organised pub tour. So we go to a pub and they walk us around and show us some historic pubs, I think. Anyway, watch this space, it'll be fun, I'm sure. So we're at the escape room, people. We're going to go get locked in and hopefully we get out. So we'll see. Well, I'm lucky, I've got the brains of the outfit here with me.
That's me.
That's the boffin. So I'm going to have to shut the camera off now because unfortunately can't film in there, guys. But wish us luck. And if you don't see me on the vlog again, then you know I'm stuck in there. So guys, we made it out the escape room to drink another day. Oh yes, we are the secret agents that saved Cambridge from destruction from a secret bomb thing. Anyway, cheers. So, let's find out what these guys thought of the escape room. That's probably coming on. I've got been coming on late 40s now. I've got a list on my phone. I'll have to have a look. So Nick, Mrs. OG, did you enjoy the escape room?
We got off to a flying start.
But
Brilliant at the start. And then about halfway through, we just went down the hill.
it did.
It had something to do with the literature.
Was it your fault?
We couldn't read.
I'm blaming you.
I was the best secret agent that there was.
My arse. Paul.
When it came to the literary bits, I'm afraid we all fell on our faces.
Yeah, we're not good with the books.
You know, literary, that's what killed us. So we
Oh,
went
well.
from being record time to very average.
Oh well. But there's a pint at the end of the tunnel, so. Pint of Guinness.
Let's get it.
Oh, he wants to get the logo in. There you go. Happy days.
Happy days.
Happy days indeed.
Nick's favourite, Rob's favourite saying.
Ah, yes, yes. So cheers, guys. This is to escaping. Well done, team. We all did our bit. Cheers.
Cheers.
So we've met our man Josh, and he's doing us a little pub excursion. And we just met him in a pub, and he gave us a bit of history about that one. Very knowledgeable. And we're now going to go for a walk to another pub, where he's going to give us a bit more history. And yeah, very interesting stuff. What do you say, Mrs. OG? Yeah, all a bit different, isn't it? Something a bit different. Anyway, guys, I'm sure I'll give the mic to him at some point, and he will give you some interesting facts about the pubs in the area, because it would be rude not to. Happy days. So, guys, this is it. This is Josh. He's the guy giving us this tour today. He knows his stuff. Or do you? Of course he does. He's impressed me so far. Anyway, take that, my friend.
Of course.
A few questions. Which pub are we off to now? It's quite an important one, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to the Eagle. It's a complete sort of institution within Cambridge. It is probably the most famous pub in the city, one of the most famous pubs in the country, and it's sort of really historic for its connection to the Second World War and for the discovery of DNA, as we'll find out in a minute.
Happy days, guys. Happy days. He knows his stuff. So if you're ever in Cambridge, look him up, do the tour. I will put the details in the description. He's got a blog as well, all about pubs. Mate, we'll check that out. Do you know the OG? I do like a pint or 7. Anyway, guys, we'll check you out soon, Josh.
Sounds
Thanks
good.
very much.
Cheers, man.
Let's get back on to the pubs. The Eagle's landed.
Whoa.
So it is busy then.
That's just busy. We'll go around the back.
Got into a place with it.
Yeah.
There you go, enjoy.
So the ceiling here, as you can see, all of these numbers and names and stuff. The RAF pilots in World War II, before they went off on their missions, they would use their cigarette lighters to burn their details into the ceiling. So very historic. And the stickers and the writing you're seeing on the walls around this bar, the RAF bar, are all from servicemen around the world, particularly Air Force, etc. So yeah, very historic indeed. Bit of a spooky story here, people. That window I'm showing you is always left open because apparently many years ago there was a fire and a small child died up there. And they're saying if they close the window, the small child can still be heard haunting the place, but by leaving the window open, it doesn't happen apparently. So there we go, guys. Bit of bit of spooky knowledge for you. So guys, we're the final pub of the tour, and it's called the
Champion of the Thames.
What's special about this one?
Well, I mean, it's my personal favourite pub. It's the best pub in Cambridge. It's very sort of, it's a proper sort of raw rascal pub, really. Like
Right,
a lot
okay.
of Cambridge pubs are sort of quite sort of Tudor, lots of beams, lots of history. This one's just a proper like beer house, very sort of salt of the earth.
Yep.
Great sort of 1920s interior.
And apparently the what is good here?
The ABK.
I've heard the Guinness is good.
Oh, of course.
Is it the best Guinness in Cambridge?
I would say that I think it. Well, not just. It definitely is. It
Right,
definitely
I'll
is.
tell you what we're going to do though, Josh, right?
Go on.
That man we're with now, Paul.
Yeah.
I consider him my Guinness expert.
Okay.
If he says it's good, then I'll accept your knowledge, my friend.
He's giving me a BDI here, so I feel
We
under
will
pressure.
see. Let's get him on camera. So Paul, is this going to be a good Guinness, yay or nay?
I don't know, I haven't got in to taste it yet.
But you've got it on good authority.
From Josh.
I trust this man.
Can you take his word?
I am. I'm taking his word. Are you?
Well, I'm taking his word so far, but I will prove it by tasting it.
Let's get in there. Let's get amongst it, people.
I think we need to get in amongst it.
Happy day. You enjoying the tour?
Happy days.
Would you recommend the tour?
From Josh, fantastic guy. This guy is very good, very knowledgeable.
And he knows a good Guinness, he says.
And he knows what a good pint of Guinness is.
Because he's drinking Guinness too.
As well.
Happy days. Let's go.
So, Paul, you've got your Guinness. Show us your Guinness. You're ready now. Now, Josh has told us. Josh, this is the best Guinness in Cambridge.
I'm nervous here. I'm very nervous.
Right, Paul, do your thing. Your mic tap talk to
Well, just for your viewers, we're in a pub called the Champs, or the Champion of the Thames.
Champion of the Thames.
Champion of the Thames. And for your benefit, one moment.
Take your time. Take your time.
I can safely say this compares to some of the good pubs I've drank Guinness in Dublin. And this is giving it a very high rating. So I reckon if you like a pint of the black stuff and you come to Cambridge, you're going to find Josh and get yourself parked into this establishment, the Champion of the Thames.
You heard the man. An authentic recommendation from a real Irishman.
So,
It is very nice.
you know what, guys? Happy days.
Happy days, as his favourite saying.
So, guys, we've finished here with Josh. He's finished our tour. And I have to say, mate, it was very informative. Happy days. I enjoyed it. And he took us to his local. And you not just took us to your local, you showed us a proper pub, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, I mean, it is just one of the great pubs in the country, right?
It is.
It's just
Character,
Yeah.
decent governor.
Yeah,
Happy
exactly.
days, wasn't it, guys?
Happy days.
Anyway, so everyone here, what do we all say? 1, 2, 3. Happy days!
And thank you, Josh.
You were the top man. So, guys, we've finished in that pub and we're now in a pizza restaurant called, the pizza place is called Pizza Pilgrims. So I'm a pilgrim now, amongst other things, my friends. Right, okay, so I'm looking at the menu here and there's lots of pizzas. We just stopped in some Chinese place, but mate, it was a bit too Chinese, shall we say. But anyway, yeah, there's plenty here for me to have. So happy days, just get myself a pizza. Happy days, guys. Nice pint of Camden. We're in a pizza restaurant to finish the evening. So I've got some sort of chili pizza again. But hey, you know, I do enjoy pizza, so I ain't complaining. Happy days, guys. I hope your Fridays have been as good as mine. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Happy days.
Be back in the video.
Well, Nick's pizza has arrived. She's ordered the 8 cheese pizza. But look at that in the middle. That's like a whole lump of mozzarella. That's just mad, people. Anyway, I've got my beer there. And I've got this here. I've got myself a nice spicy one. Now, Caroline wanted a salad. And it's a special salad. There's a lot of salad. Paul, what are you gone for? That's
Double pepperoni with honey.
double pepperoni with honey.
Which is delish.
Oh, happy days. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I've got to love you and leave you.
Morning all, Saturday morning, it's blowing, cold wind as well, isn't it? It's a cold wind. It's only me and Mrs. OG this morning. Say hello, Mrs. OG. Just the two of us. We're off to the Cambridge Computer Museum, which should be pretty good, because there's loads of consoles and that there. Then I'm going to CEX. And there's also one of them big comic book shops, what they call Planet, the one we go to in London. You know, the big, can't remember the name of it. Something like that anyway. They do loads of sort of comic books and toys and the like, so I might pop and have a look in there as well. Oh, and yet Nicolette wants to go to a bookshop that we saw yesterday. It looks very interesting. They sell some very unique books, which I'll show you later. But anyway, we're going to hook up with Caroline and Paul later for a few beers. King's College, is it?
Yes.
Gonna do a tour of that. And then, yeah, happy days. I think they want to get back to watch Top Gun Maverick tonight. Maybe I'll do a bit of editing in front of the telly. Anyway, guys, let's get to that computer museum.
On our way into the computer museum, and we're going to Cambridge Centre on the Park and Ride bus. This service is brilliant. It's £3.50 for a return ticket. And you don't have to wait long for the buses either. They're literally every 15-20 minutes. So it's a really, really good service if you ever come into Cambridge. Highly recommend it, people. But anyway, this is where it is at, as you can see here. This is just short clips, guys. I've done a whole separate video to this. Well, I will be doing a whole separate video, which will be coming soon. As you can see here, they've got all the old consoles. There's micros as well, your old 8-bits, and loads of sort of ZX Spectrum trial machines. And if you're a fan of Sinclair, mate, you're going to love this, trust me. But no, these are all set up, the consoles here. I mean, we had everything right from Xbox. They even had an Amstrad console, which was interesting. I had a little play on that. Didn't get on particularly well with it though. I think I played RoboCop, and I assumed it was going to be like the RoboCop that we remember from like the arcade, but it's not an arcade conversion on that. It's its own sort of separate entity game, and yeah, I did not do particularly well. Some old classic arcade machines as well, called Space Invaders. I had to have a go on that. I do love me some Space Invaders. Bit of Ms. Pac-Man now. The centipede cabinet there, you can see the side art for it. It's lovely side art in it, but unfortunately that was broken, so yeah, weren't working that day. A very large Game Boy there, as you can see, mounted in the wall. But literally, guys, this is just scratching the surface. There is loads of stuff to show you in here from our trip for the day. And talking to Sinclair, there's a good few in there. So all in all, keep your eyes peeled, because the Cambridge Computer Museum History of will be coming very, very soon indeed. Oh, yes.
So we are done there at that computer museum. That was really good. I mean, even Mrs. OG was impressed at it. So when I said there really is something for everyone, there really, really is. Back into Cambridge town now. Got myself a nice pint of Asahi dry lager. I do like this Asahi. It's very, very tasty. A good premium lager. Anyway, guys, happy Saturday and all that. So, chin chin, happy days. Lunchtime snack, people. Halloumi, prawns, chicken skewers. Happy days.
And into CEX, I have shot a separate video of this. Again, keep your eyes peeled, it will be dropping soon, I'm sure. And this is just a little teaser. But all in all, was a good day out. Mrs. OG went and hit some other shops in the area and left me to it in here. And then when we left the CEX, we made our way, got slightly wet, we got caught in a rain shower. But we went and did this tour here. Some amazing vaulted ceilings there. I think they're the highest in the world, apparently. Stunning, mate, absolutely stunning place, Cambridge.
So we booked up with Caroline and Paul, and we just done the tour of King's Chapel. Very nice, very good. But they bought some of this. Look at this stuff, guys. This was the fudge Caroline and Paul has bought, right, from the fudge kitchen. I've just had a piece of that, and it is, let's just say, the dentist would love you if you were eating this every day, because he'd be seeing a lot of you. It just is pure sugar. It really is. It's very nice, but I prefer to get my sugar through this, guys. Happy days. Paul, do you agree? Got to get your sugar through your beers.
I like my sugar in a glass.
In a Guinness.
So that is Saturday night coming to a close. Had a nice few beers with Paul this afternoon in Weatherspoons there, and it's a very nice spoons, as recommended by one of you good people. Yes. Anyway, going to bed now. It's been a long old day. Plenty of steps in today. Enjoyed the computer museum, enjoyed CEX and the rest of it. And tomorrow, we're off for a nice Sunday dinner. I have not been for a Sunday lunch in a pub for an absolute age, since I can remember. So, really looking forward to that. See you there. Good morning, people. It is Sunday. Oh yes, it's our last day today before we return back to normality. Yes, normality being going home, going back to work and all that sort of stuff that we do. Anyway, what's the plan today? Well, we have booked a meal for this afternoon
we're going out for a Sunday lunch. I've not been to a pub for a Sunday dinner on a Sunday for God knows how long. So I'm really, really looking forward to it, actually. Apparently it's got very good reviews and stuff, so happy days, should be a good one. We've had a good couple of days. I did an escape room. We got out of that, obviously, else I wouldn't be recording these videos. What else we've been up to? Yeah, visited the computer museum yesterday. A video will be incoming on that visit. I visited the CEX, of course I did, and another video again will be incoming on that trip also. So all in all, so far, so good. It's been a jolly good time. Oh yes, indeed. Anyway, what to do this morning? I really have no idea. I think we're going to walk to the pub. It's probably a good half-hour walk. And then I think the aim is taxi back, so a few beers. Happy days.
So we've just left the house. We're on our way to John Lewis. We have a bit of time to kill, so before we go off for our dinner, so we decided to pop out. We're going to go visit John Lewis, mooch around there for a bit. And I'm looking forward to that roast dinner later. Oh yes. And a pint, of course, and a pint. Happy days. So we tried John Lewis, guys, but it was only a distribution centre. So Google Maps failed me. So we've had a walk along and we found ourselves now we're in Waitrose, the supermarket, and I'm having another one of those hot chocolates. Oh yes. Quite nice because they're quite bitter. Not the hottest hot chocolate in the world though. So Waitrose, take advice, could be hotter, people. Anyway, I don't know where Caroline and Paul are. They were behind me. We turned around and they're gone. Disappeared down the chocolate aisle, most probably. Anyway, Mrs. OG's got a hot chocolate, but hers is filled with all the goodness of marshmallows, cream, and the like. Anyway, have this, kill a bit of time, and I suppose we'll be walking off to that pub for my first beer of the day. Happy days. So guys, finished there in Waitrose. Popped into a local pub because we've got a bit of time to kill. Carol and Paul gone to do some other bits of shopping and stuff, I believe. Anyway, cheers. This beer is for you as always. Anyway, popped in this pub, the Duchess of Cambridge, and look at this wall. This is pretty impressive. There you go, look at that. That is made completely of corks. They're all bottle top corks. Isn't that impressive? I'm well impressed with that. It's the little things, you know, it's the little things, guys. All right, Mrs. OG.
Thanks.
Got your nice drink now.
Yeah.
Apple Tizer. Off the alcohol. Well done. Just left that pub there. Very nice little local boozer it was too. The Duchess of Cambridge. A lady in there just taking it over. Very nice. Nice couple of Stellas to start the Sunday. And gonna go back meet Caroline and Paul now. And then a walk to the Red Lion, where we've got our Sunday dinner booked. Looking forward to this, in case you didn't know. Bye, Ron's Paul, on our little walk. A couple of quackity quacks there. Look, my old mates, the ducks. They're doing a runner from me though. They don't want to be deep fried. There we go. Take a look at that. Happy days. I'm going to follow this pathway till we get to the main road, which leads to the sanctuary of the pub. Happy days. Mrs. OG is going down by the water's edge, guys. This could get messy, but she's just spotted this and she wants to take a photo. Look, it's a willow farm. Look at that, look. A farm of willow. Oh yes, and we ain't talking willow the wisp, people. Anyway, Nick, be careful down there. I know what you're like. Your balance ain't the best at the best of times. Anyway, onwards and upwards. So we have arrived, guys. Look, beautiful looking pub, that, isn't it? Happy days, you know what I'm saying. What do you reckon, Paul? Time for a beer?
I think we've just got time for one quick one before we actually order lunch.
Hope so. Happy days. I'll have one with me lunch anyway. Let's go. We made it, guys. That was some walk. I'm very hot now. I'm very hot. It's my coat. I did have my arms open like that to try and flash some circulation through, but it won't work. But anyway, the beer is most welcome, and it's a nice pint of Camden Hells. I do love me Camden Hells. A nice IPA beer. Paul, of course, is on the Guinness. We'll get to him shortly. The girls are on Guinness, and Nick's on a nice Coke Zero. She does love that Zero.
tell, well earned this pint, mate. Well earned. Anyway, onwards and upwards, let's check out the menu. Now, it's very quiet round the table while we all examine this. I'll tell you, it looks all right. Now, I've promised myself a roast all week, so I'm going to go for a roast, but that does sound good. Look at that. Dry-aged double cheeseburger layered with American cheese and our signature sauce served with fries. You know I love beef burgers. They're probably one of my favourite foods, so that is very tempting, but I'm probably going to go for the roast beef. Horseradish cream served with all the trimmings. Also with roast potatoes grilled, hispy cabbage, maple roasted carrots, Yorkshire pudding. Oh, so guys, I'll let you down. I gave up on the roast. I went for the burger, but I have to say, I think I'm glad I did. Look at that. Plenty of cheese in there. There's 2 of them bad boys in there. Happy days, guys, happy days. There's a shot of Paul's there, look. Looking very good. Nicolette's gone for a roast chicken dinner and Caroline roast beef. Yeah, that's what I was going to have, but I chose this instead. Oh dear. So guys, the burger is done. It was very, very tasty, and now it's the pudding menu. I personally am not going to have a pudding because that's always my pudding there. My go-to pudding of choice is always a pint of lager, so I'm not going to have a pudding. But looking at this, there's plenty that Nick can have. So we've got the raspberry tiramisu, which unfortunately is sold out. There's chocolate buffet rolls, peach melba, sticky toffee pudding, I don't know, eat and mess, vanilla poached strawberries, selection of ice cream, sorbets. I just don't do puddings, guys. But I'm sure Nick will have something. So what pudding you having, Nick? The Eton mess. Paul, what are you having?
I'm having the peach melba, Knickerbocker glory.
Happy days.
Yes.
Dinner done, people. We are now walking back to another pub. Yeah, walking back to happiness, another pub. Some nice statues in the local houses here. Look at this one. I mean, let's have a nosy. Look,
The
look at
unarmed
this.
soldier.
Oh God, yeah.
There he is. Look at that.
He looks like he's armless.
Imagine having that in your, as part of your living room. Well, not living room, but you know what I mean. Your garden. Quite impressive, isn't it? There he is. Look at that. Getting back in spot. There he is. That's better. We can see him now. There we go. Happy days. Another bronze statue, people. This time it's a horse. I'm guessing there's someone in the local area who was a bit of a fella or lady, of course, that made lots of statues. Anyway, there's the view here. Look at that. Look at that. Very nice. This little shortcut has worked. It's cut out the main road, so yeah. Then we can get back on that main road and head to the pub, which makes happy days. Finished the red line, people. Mooched on down to another pub, which we didn't know was actually here, so that's a positive. The Lord Byron. So this was en route, and I popped in, and they've got Brixton IPA on draft, so that's happy days, isn't it? Brixton. It's
No
my,
Guinness.
my hometown. No Guinness though, so Paul's having have a drop of lager. We'll zoom to him now, shall we? We'll see what he's got to say. But let me enjoy my Brixton first. 9:20 on a Sunday night, people, and we are back at the accommodation. I've just stopped by the Sainsbury's Extra or Express, whatever you want to call it, and yeah. It's been a very good weekend. Obviously, no gaming except for what I did at the show there, or the computer museum. But Nicolette, Mrs. OG, come in. Sorry. How's your weekend been, honey?
It's been very nice.
Would you come back to Cambridge?
Yes, I definitely would.
There's a lot here, isn't there?
There's a lot here. I love the way it's laid out. Like, you leave your car, you park and ride everywhere. It's brilliant. It's fantastic.
The transport actually is
It's amazing.
very, very good. You can't knock it at all.
Yeah.
The pubs are nice.
You wouldn't need a car if you lived here.
No, you're right. You can get everywhere. Get everywhere.
It's very impressive.
So, that's been this vlog, guys. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. As I always say, give yourself something to look forward to. Book something. Do something. Meal, cinema, whatever. Always have something to look forward to. I've been OGDuffy. That's been Mrs. OG. See you all on the next one, guys. Have a great week. Laters.